Hello, everyone. Previously, we have learned about the classification and composition of industrial robot systems and gained a preliminary understanding of industrial robots. However, industrial robots do not operate alone. They need to work with external devices to form a complete system. Therefore, industrial robots are equipped with various interfaces to connect with external devices, forming a complete system together. Today, we will learn about the interfaces on the robot body and their functions. First, let's learn about the EE interface. The EE interface definition is shown in the figure above. As we can see from the figure, this interface mainly consists of digital I/O channels for the industrial robot and a 24V power supply that the robot body carries. In this robot model, the digital input ports on the robot body are labeled RIX, and the digital output ports are labeled ROX. According to the interface definition diagram, the robot has 8 digital input and output ports. The EE interface is a pin-type interface, as shown in the figure. The interface has corresponding Arabic numerals, which correspond to the pins on the schematic diagram. When using the interface, select the corresponding pins as needed and solder the signal lines to the corresponding pins for connection. The function of the EE interface is to provide electrical connection interfaces and a 24V control power supply for the equipment mounted on the robot body, as shown in the figure below. An additional white box is mounted on the robot body, used to load air valves and corresponding relays, providing air control for the robot's third-party tools. During debugging, we can switch to manual mode and open the robot's interface screen to manually control or monitor the digital I/O on the robot body. As shown in the figure, this is the monitoring interface on the teaching device. For example, according to the following schematic diagram, the digital pressure gauge is connected to pin 9 of the EE interface. By comparing the schematic, we know its signal is connected to the RI1 channel. We can read the digital pressure gauge signal through this channel and control the robot through the program. Next, we will learn about the RMP interface. The RMP interface is the electrical interface that connects the industrial robot body to the control cabinet system. The power and control lines of the servo motors on the robot body, the power and signal lines of the encoders, etc., are connected to the robot body through this interface. This interface is also a pin-type interface, and the specific interface definition should be referred to in the manuals and documentation provided by the manufacturers, so it will not be detailed here. To separate the plug and socket, push the 2 external metal clips towards the robot body, then pull them apart. We continue to learn about the air circuit interfaces. This robot model has a pair of air circuit interfaces, located next to the RMP interface at the Air 1 interface and next to the EE interface at the Air 2 interface. The external air source is connected to the robot through the Air 1 interface and exits the robot through the Air 2 interface. The purpose of setting up these interfaces is mainly because the external tools of the robot are mainly connected to the robot's 6th axis. To prevent the air tunes from entangling the robot and affecting its movement, this channel is set up. In this lesson, we learned about the interfaces of the robot body. The robot's interfaces serve as the channels for signal connection between the robot and external devices. Understanding the functions and definitions of the interfaces is beneficial for subsequent learning of robot system integration. Lastly, please complete the following exercises. See you in the next lesson.